In today's news, the Industrial Revolution continues to affect many fellows all over the pond. From children to farm owners, people all over the world are still either struggling to cope with the changes or have greatly benefited from them. Today, we have Lin Bei Fong in the studio to talk with us about the changes and how they have affected her. So, Lin, how are you today? Please do tell about the Treaty of Nanking. And how did you initially react to this? I see. And how else has it affected you recently? And how were you informed of everything? I'm so sorry to hear that, Lin. Thank you for your time today, and I hope things get better for you. Have a safe trip home.
Wash your wagon. Free wagon washing service. We'll clean your horses and your buggy for only 99 pence. The Sun, great for your crops, great for your skin. The Sun, only 99 pence.
In other news today, a communist riot has broken outside the Capitol. We have a field reporter, Natalie Ockman, there right outside the Capitol.
Thanks, Kat. I'm here with a radical communist. And get this, her name is Connie, the communist. How are you?
Hey, what's up?
Today, Connie?
I'm great.
She's great. I have a few questions, if you're willing to answer them.
Yeah, totally.
So what is
Yes.
what is communism for our viewers out there?
Communism is this extremely awesome form of government where the government owns everything that you have and your money and property, so that way you don't have to take care of it, which is really great. And everyone gets treated equal.
Sounds awesome. So where does your communist beliefs come from that are so passionate?
My communistic beliefs came from my family. Back in England, my sisters and I would get treated the same no matter what we did around the house. Even if I got better grades and worked harder and cleaned more, I didn't get treated any better. We were all treated equal.
So why do you believe in communism?
Well, I believe in communism because it's how I grew up and I learned to take everything equally, and I think that it would be perfect in theory. So with a bunch of well-behaved citizens, why wouldn't it work, right?
Right. Well, you know about the Factory Act, right?
Yes, I do.
So do you think that communism could help this or, make it any better?
No, because as a communist, I am 100% against this Factory Act because I believe that no matter how old you are, you should be able to work, have the same hours of work as everyone else, and you should get paid the same amount of money. You know, it's just equality. It's just fair. This stupid Factory Act isn't going to help that. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Ow! I think I see a member of parliament over there. So I think after this short commercial break, we'll try and catch up with her. And as you can see, this communist is very radical. She's just all over the place. She's for communism, yeah. Communism. Well, that's all for now.
Hula hoops, great for your farm, great for your wife, great for your horses. You know, for kids. Hula hoops are a great exercise for when you're just too rich and just have too much food and you get a little fat. So-called 555, 555. 5.
Why can't I do that?
Hula hoops.
This is so deflating.
And we're back. I'm Natalie Ackerman here with Sarah Jane Smith, a member of Parliament, and she has agreed to answer a few questions for us. How are you today, Sarah?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. My first question is, what is the Factory Act?
The Factory Act passed by us Parliament members was a law that gets the children out of the factories and gets them into the school getting a proper education.
Well, that's good. It's very lovely. So why did you decide to pass this act?
Everyone saw that the children were in the factories and they were not getting paid for their work and they weren't getting the proper education. So we passed the act to give them the proper education, get them out of the factories.
That's good. Do you think it's done some good for us?
It definitely has. The children, we're now going to be a smarter area because we have children that are actually getting the proper education. They're going to get it sooner. It's going to be knocked out and done.
Knocked out and done. So when you passed this act, was the children's safety put into consideration?
Definitely, especially with the children injury rate going up. We decided that it's time to get them proper education and they need to get out of work and the adults need to step up and do the work, not the kids.
Well, that's very good. Thank you for your time today, Sarah.
Thank you.
You heard it here. The Factory Act passed by Parliament is doing some good for us people. But that's all we have for today. I'm Natalie Arthur, and back to you, Catherine.
Thanks, Natalie. As you can see, the Factory Act was a huge change since the Industrial Revolution. It received many different reactions from all sorts of people, from the child laborers to the factory owners. They weren't too thrilled about it. We currently have Aiden Taylor at the factory of What's the Matter with You? Aiden?
Thanks, Kat. I'm here with Mr. What's It to You at his factory. As you can see, it's very windy out here. I have a few questions for you if you would like to answer them.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, why do you use child laborers?
I mean, why do drug dealers deal drugs? Because it's profitable, you know what I mean?
Right. Next question. Do you try to make the conditions of your factory safe for your workers?
Of course our factory's safe. I mean, why wouldn't it be? You know what I mean? We try to keep it safe for everyone, even the kids.
A likely story. Next up. How do you feel about the Factory Act?
I think it's a bunch of bull, honestly. I mean, how they gonna tell us how we gonna run my factory? I mean, it's all good though in the hood. I ain't even mad though, because Parliament never mattered.
It never met. You never met at Parliament. How has the act affected you?
I mean, it hasn't affected us too much. And yeah.
Do you even listen to the act?
What's the factory?
Doesn't even know what it is. So, the act. You know, it says that children of a certain age can't work for certain periods of time. So, do you follow that rule?
Oh, I ain't know about it.
You know about the rule.
Thanks for letting me know.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. That was Mr. What's It to You at his factory. He doesn't even know about the act, so that says a lot about how his factory won. Parliament never mattered. So yeah. Well, do you think we can interview one of your workers?
Just not that one for sure.
Just not that one. Well, I think that's the one we will interview.
Oh,
So we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will have one of his workers to interview. So thank you.
The Industrial Revolution is the
Yep.
place to be, with crops and stores and new factories.
Child laborers, they be working, not no more, because of the act. It was whack. Factory owners, they mad, but I'm not a rapper.
Only 99 pence.
And we're back. I'm here with one of the factory workers, Jane Doe. How are you today, Jane?
I'm okay.
It's okay. So I just have a few questions for you, if that's all right.
That's fine.
So why did you start working at this factory?
Well, I'm an orphan, so I kind of have to, I guess. I was forced to work here.
And what are the conditions here for you, like?
They suck. I mean, like, look at all this big equipment. I could die in here.
She could die. And how long do you usually work for?
I usually work for this many.
That's 8 hours for all you out there who can't count. Well, you know about the Factory Act, right?
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Well, are you happy about it? Is it good for you?
I mean, I guess it does. I don't know.
So has it affected you anyways?
Back then, I had to work for like 25 hours a day, and now I only have to work for 8, so that's a good thing.
It's a slight improvement, but I don't think you should have to work at all, darling. Not at all. Well, as you can see, the conditions here aren't very good for this poor young child to be working here. I think that children shouldn't work in factories. Like, I don't understand what Mr. What's-it-till thinks he's doing, but
Okay,
it's just not
I'm
okay.
sorry, we're gonna have to stop this interview.
No, this
Turn off the
interview
camera.
should continue.
Yeah,
It should continue.
stop this. I'm blocking the camera so you're talking for no reason.
Are you gonna?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing? Alan, this is not okay. This is atrocious.
Hey, you can't do
Somebody
that.
go stop him.
Thanks, Aiden. Not just only child laborers and factory owners have been victims of this revolution. Farmers have also struggled. At this rapid rate of population, how can they provide with such agriculture? Let's go over to Abigail Watson for some more details on this topic.
Thanks, Kat. I'm Abigail Watson here with Bethany Whitman at her farm. How are you today, Bethany?
I'm pretty good, you know, Industrial Revolution and all. Things are going.
Going pretty good for you, yes. Well, I just have a few questions for you. So, how has the Industrial Revolution affected your farm?
We've become much more efficient. Communal farms have divided up into family farms. We've come into a larger profit. We've had more production. Things are going well.
Sounds very good, very good. So, how do you feel about the recent changes in the economy and production?
The larger profits have made our landowners more profitable and richer, and they put that money back into the revolution.
So these industries have been beneficial for you?
They've been very beneficial to us. Better transportation equals better exportation, larger profit, more efficiency. Things are going well.
So it's a good thing, yes? Good.
Yeah, we got a lot of equipment in that makes us better.
Has it been all positive around your farm?
Well, mine has been, but some of my friends who own farms lost their jobs due to overcrowding.
Well, that's quite a shame. This has been Abigail Watson reporting from Bethany Whitman's farm. Back to you, Kat.
And that is all. Thank you for joining us tonight. And this is Catherine Cruz signing off.
Don't talk about Pop and Chi-Chi.
Where are you from? Yeah, okay.
Oh my God!
Suitable for your workers.
Of course, You switched the question. That wasn't the question.
That is the question.
You threw me off.
Here's the question. What is the Factory Act?
The Factory Act passed best fem or best.
Whoa.
That's what's family.
Communism. Child labor ain't no favor. Working for free.
That's not the place to
Not
be.
in
Not
the
the place to be.
Not up in the factory.
Not up in the factory because of the Factory Act, which was whack. Whack.
Whack.
Whack for the owner, but not for the child.
Got a new
Big
rapper
not-
style.
But I'm not a rapper though.
But she's not a rapper. She runs a child. We know about the factory.
Wild, that's wild. Child. Labor and free working for the child, that's wild.
How could it be? The Factory Act took away their money. Oh, wait, no, did it? No, I don't think it did.
Which got put to the farmers and the owners.
And the owners?
And the who owned the land,
The sun.
the
Only
sun,
19.
the dirt, and the sand.
The Treaty of Man King.